taking Jarvan without knowing what you're playing into. That being said, though, in this situation, we have already limited a lot of the options available in terms of safe picks I can get out of the Cataclysm.
Nidalee.
Renekton Nidalee, it's a classic, not seen it for a long time, and they will lock it in. We saw last game, Canyon was so focused on stealing camps, finding momentum, will commit to the pick here, and it's something that obviously gives Jarvan a hard time. Not too much you can do to a Nidalee with all the mobility that she does have.
Nidalee, they're thinking about a Akali.
Wow.
Zoe. Okay.
Okay. So quite heavy poke focus into the Aphelios, who obviously followed on. Will they just go that? For now, they're going to pick up the Syndra for Vikla, something that's definitely playable into the Zoe. And we've seen it a ton of times into the Aphelios specifically. This is very much I'm thinking about the 2v2, but into Syndra Jarvan, not the most fun.
Frontliner here.
I think it's one of the two. You know, they definitely want something that can help lead the charge. And Ornn has that engage. If you hit that ult, and the rest of the team can move in.
In the past, you know, he was kind of forced on a Scion duty even in game 2. And I think the Ornn, definitely pretty stable, difficult to dive. And especially when they wanted to play aggressively and look for dives. As you stun and then you throw a spear. Canyon is a bit of a Nidalee connoisseur. Kind of goes without saying, but yeah, nice to see the stat.
Yeah. Oh, that's
hook into the minions, and now Diablo just stunned up basically forever. Doesn't want to flash, uses the barrier instead, and Spear nearly hits him, and he might still die as Canyon's getting ready to jump on in. As the tanking goes over to Ruler, he's able to flash out. It's an easy dive and a kill onto Diablo for first blood. Ganks, it doesn't really feel like you're getting value out of your pick as we take a look at what happened in mid. Looks like Chovy had to flash.
Yep.
I feel like you have to check a lot of boxes to really make it work. As the Ornn Horn does get the cannon, most importantly, and Chovy is what I was talking about. Now he doesn't have his flash, although the damage isn't quite there, but
he just have a lock in his pocket, so that's nice.
That's not fair. Loose, you know. Nowadays he has learned his lesson.
No, he hasn't. No, he has not.
A little bit.
He would still do that. Yeah, it's just. Do you remember release Zoe? Just, you know, the early redemption.
Plays from BNK very obvious to play. As Clear was thanking his lucky stars last time, but now with the Dominus coming in, he is desperately trying to clear the wave. As one stun comes through, Keen is going to eat a couple of turret shots, but pretty simple enough.
Usually Keen just getting the better of them. Oh.
Right, flash on forward onto Ruler, who just cleanses away. Duro not able to hook onto the wall, throws out the depth charge, but eventually Raptor is going to come on in. Oh, but the buffer gets onto the wall before the Cataclysm gets in. Deal with Nautilus and Renekton.
Yeah, so here, the first one, so he gets it into the wall, but the second drag of the hook pulls him out of it. But he gets a reduced cooldown because he hit the train, and then here, because he hits the train again, it does get him out of it.
뺐어. 슬래시 높을. 야, 이게 저렇게 되네.
He went to it, but
well, yeah, he's going to be pulled back once again, and this time Duro does not have his flash, so can be in a bit of trouble here. He's going to hook into the wall once again. Duro is clean on this Nautilus, and he will live as now the hook comes back in. Kellen is dead. We got the TP here first from Keen, and now BNK are just running for their lives. So much damage is being thrown down, and there's nowhere for BNK to run or to hide. Flashes being thrown out here. Chovy behind enemy lines into two of them, and even lands the bubble. It's beautiful from Chovy to finish it off, and now it's 7-0, 6,000 gold the lead for Gen.G. This one might just be over.
So here's the first one. Again, grabs the terrain, but he's pulled out of it. But he gets the reduced cooldown. It's halved, so notably he can go for it again. Buffers out the CC, walks off, gets the heal, and then he's like, oh, now I have my cooldown again. I'm going for Thresh. Kills Vikla. Gets the
윤규가 너 되게
sleep.
잘 빠는데 오늘? 뭐냐?
onto
아,
Diablo.
2판? 오늘은 아니고 2판?
You know, I think actually should bet the hair because the first time.
Oh no. There's the stun, there's the bubble. Yep, see you later.
The first time, it was Atlas who bet his hair. Okay, well now I'm really rooting for being KPRX. I've never hoped for a comeback more than this.
All right, here's the beginning. They're gonna make it happen. Raptor takes the lantern. He's like, wait. So Canyon's just gonna go ahead and take the Rift Heralds.
Yeah, we usually try and stay unbiased, but in this situation,
I think everybody can join us. You know,
get
they
behind
would understand.
this.
Yeah.
Ornament's gonna get handed out in a bit. Oh,
Oh, for who? I'm worried about Diablo.
nice little dodge.
Yeah. Heard about the hair bet. Ruler just gonna continue with the Rift Herald into mid.
Watch out for the spear.
Yeah, that hit the exact right target as well.
Okay, it's fine, guys. Just back off. You don't need to contest Dragon now. It's unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
Vikla, careful, Chovy.
Vikla, no!
You have Pen, just walk through it. Walk through it. Nice dodge.
Yeah, he's trying to just walk this one off. He's not even gonna flash. I mean, they're trying. They're honestly, like, it looks like they're doing as good as
they
you
got
can
cleanse.
from 11,000 gold down. Duro does not have flash, but he's also pretty tanky. I mean, even the power comes in. The rocket gonna hit Kellen, but you know what? I mean, BK get the pick. We do have Chovy on the long flank, though, coming on in, and the Zhonya's is there, and Vikla, oh no! He is just not existing anymore! Gets popped like a balloon, Keen once in.
They got him!
And, well, he also...
Oh no, the resets!
Now we get the resets, now the Jinx comes through, and now there is no hope for B&K in this fight.
Oh, that's
So one of these guys is better at buffering than the other. And it's Duro is better than Raptor. Now that it's 15,000 gold, you know, I think it's safe enough.
Oh wait, he Jinx ulted to stop the recall.
Yes.
Oh man.
They're just too good. Couple of days ago, and they said we can take out Gen.G as well, and then Gen.G said no. And I think that's just what's going to happen here. They throw everything into the Renekton. And, you know, they got the Renekton. And that's about it. Flash comes forward. The Battlestar was pretty far off, but it doesn't quite matter. Let's lock in and make sure that that doesn't happen again. Because now it's just a kettle of fish. They're throwing everything at them, and there's no hope here for B&K. Diablo just being bullied in the fountain, and it looks like Gen.G will put the top on this series. Ruler just running in the face of all of them. They can't do anything to this Jinx. It's so sad. And Canyon says, I've been in this position before. Let's just kill the Nexus. Never mind. Let's enable Ruler to get a pentakill instead. I don't think it's actually a penta, it's a double into a triple into Vikla standing still. That will be the end of the series. Quadra for Ruler and Gen.G.